Jambo. I am here. It's 2019. I haven't been on my YouTube channel, but I'm here because there is an outcry. There's an outcry out there. The parents are crying, relatives are crying. Suicide has gone on the rise. I'm talking about especially Kenya, because I was born in Kenya, although living in the United States. I read the newspaper and every day my heart is broken because there's so many young people that are killing themselves, so many young people that are killing each other. There is an increase when it comes to mental health issues, especially amongst young people, and that's what really I'm here to address. I want you to grab this book called When Your Teen Hurts. Give it to a friend if you don't want to use it, if you don't have to use it, if it's not related to what you're going through or your children are going through. Give a copy. It's only $8 on Amazon. It's by Eunice Menja. I am the author, and God spoke to me a year ago to write this book because I had talked to a lot of parents that had lost their children through suicide, and I wanted to write something that somebody can actually grab over a cup of tea or when you're having a conversation with your child to just find out what are the symptoms of a child that is going through depression. What are the symptoms of a child that is actually contemplating suicide? What kind of questions would you ask your child? Because you don't want to actually cause more hurt or pain to them. How do you ask your questions? What answers does your child need to give you to be alerted or to be aware that you need to call the emergency room, or you need to call 911, or you need to call help ASAP because your child could be planning to hurt themselves? What kind of words do they use? What kind of statements do they use? What are the kind of plans that children or teenagers or youth have when they are planning to end their lives or when they are planning to hurt themselves because they can't take the pain no more? What kind of help do you want to give to your children or even relatives or family members that you know they could be hurting? There's so many reasons why teenagers would want to hurt themselves, because there is a lot of hurt, there's a lot of conflict out there. Children are suffering, marriages are breaking, families are having conflict all the time, and that pain can spill over to your children. So how do you detect if your child is actually hurting? So this small manual, I call it manual. For the parents that have actually read this book or have used this manual, have come back to me to tell me that this book is not only for teenagers, can also be used by adults. Do not let anybody you know or anybody that you have heard about is about to hurt themselves or they're going through a hard time without you reaching out to me to get a copy of this book. I can autograph it, or you can go on Amazon and order one. It's very cheap. Think about the cup of coffee you buy at Starbucks or wherever you buy. How many cups of coffee can you buy at $8? But how many lives can you save by purchasing this book? Because it's very important that we address this issue before it's too late. And especially my fellow countrymen in Kenya, please reach out to me if you want me to come speak to your youth whenever I'm in Kenya, because I'm there several times, especially because I do have a children's home that I started and I have a lot of teenagers there. So I do come to Kenya a lot of times, and I would like to speak to your youth group or even to parents to tell them about issues of mental health. Mental health should not be stigmatized. Mental health is an illness like any other illness. We are afraid to talk about it, but we are not afraid to talk about other illnesses. We can post on our social media that we have a cold, or we are suffering, or we had an injury, but we can never talk about the pain that we're going through in our mind. It's okay to talk about it on social media. It is okay to create awareness. It is okay to actually reach out to those people who are hurting. When you call somebody to your attention and tell them that you're hurting, you're more likely to be helped. Why did I think about writing this book about suicide? It's because I was one of those kids, one of those young people that thought that adolescence was so hard, or even youth my childhood was conflicted. I was one of those people that actually thought that suicide would end my pain. By the way, suicide does not end the pain. It may end the pain for the person that has died, but actually increases the pain of the people who've been left. We don't want to share that pain with somebody. We want to make sure that we end that pain before they end their lives. I have people in my life that reached out to me, that held my hand and told me it's okay, we can do this, you can do that, but you need information. You need information that is based on research and facts and stories and case studies of people that have gone through it, have been affected by it. I dedicated this book to all parents who have lost their children through suicide. We want to save lives. Grab this book. It's only $8. Thank you so much.